Hey, what's going on, guys? Well, I'm gonna attempt to make a video today. It has definitely been a while. It has been a really crazy boat show year. A lot of you know I build boats for a living. I work for one of the major boat builders, and so until you get about through February, it is absolutely crazy. And I've been working every weekend since October. So by the time I get done, I'm whooped. Haven't been able to ride the four-wheeler. I've done a little bit of work to the Jeep. One of these days I'll get a video on that. But today I've got something I want to show you that I got for Christmas, and I am really impressed with it. And it is a power probe. So this set, you can get this on Amazon is where I got it. I think I paid around $125, something like that. And this has got the leads and everything to it. So here's what you get. You get the power probe itself. You get 20-foot lead, another 20-foot extension. You get a 12-volt cigarette lighter adapter, and then you get some other leads and everything back here for testing. These little deals here, these are really neat. If I can get one out, busting, I can't. You just hook it on the wire and you twist it and it pierces it, so you can get connection. But if a lot of you guys don't know what this does, a power probe, this thing hooks directly to your car battery, truck battery, ATV battery, whatever is 12 volt. This thing will test. So then that way you're pretty much making a ground out of the vehicle. And so what you can do with this is you can actually power things up. Like last weekend I had a problem with the Jeep with my new LED third brake light, and it wasn't working, and I was pretty sure that the problem was in the little connector on the door, because I got a piece of my bag stuck in it. But it was a good learning experience. So I was able to unplug the light and hook the power probe to it and actually power the light up, and to find out that, hey, it's not the light that's bad, it's somewhere else. But so anyway, I've got a lawnmower battery here, and let's get this thing hooked up and we'll show you what it does. So like I said, you get 20-foot of cord, and this thing here, this little adapter, this thing goes in to make connections. You can actually use these piercing deals, they go in there. Your other leads, all that stuff goes in here. So what happens is you just take your leads and you just hook them to your battery and it'll come on. Heard that? Okay. So with that on, you've got a thing to where you can actually throw power to the device, or you can throw ground to the device. It's got a nice little LED headlamp for it so you can see what you're doing. So what happens is that when you hit the 12 volt, it tells you, and it actually tells you a reading of how, what the voltage is. So to kind of give you an example of how you can power this thing up, this is just a standard brake light bulb. And so you got a little accessory lead that comes off of here. So if you make ground on that, and it comes up and it's telling me that I got ground. So you go on one side, you hit the 12 volt power. Now if I can hold it on there good enough. That side lights up. That lights up. So that tells you right there, it's like if you got a brake light problem per se, that, well, it's not the bulb, I've got something else going on. This is neat too. So this is a big 12 volt pump. So same deal. You can take your leads, you connect your ground, and then I can come over here, show me I got ground. I kind of smarted. And so I throw power to it. There goes the pump. So you know your pump's good. So in a nutshell, this thing it's awesome, guys. So we'll go over here real quick. I'm not going to make this thing long. I'll hook this thing up to the Jeep, and I'll show you, like on this Jeep, the fuses on this thing they're real small. They're those little mini deals, and they can be kind of a bear to check. So same deal, you just go over here, connect it to your battery. There it went, is on. Hey, my battery's dying here. Get some light up in here, possibly. Okay, so I think you can see the fuses. So see, they're pretty small. So, if you're going one side, of course I don't have my ignition on, so there's probably nothing going to be on here. So see, it shows me I got power on that side. Shows me I got power on that side. So without having to yank that fuse off, I can go here and start testing and know that if my fuses are good or bad. Now, one thing you want to watch out for is, you got your airbag on here. You can get on the wrong side of something, and say if you're testing wires and you don't know where you're at and you throw power to your airbag, it's going to go off. But anyway, guys, it's quick and simple. It's a nice little tester. Like I said, the prices came down. You can actually get a basic kit for these things for, I think, $60, somewhere in that neighborhood. So they take a lot of guesswork out of testing electrical circuits. I mean, I do this every day at work, because I do, the wiring for the boats. So this thing at work would be awesome, but they're not really designed to run on a CAN bus type system, which, now with the boat electronics, we use a lot of CAN bus. So I'm not afraid of using it, but some of the newer guys running around, if they would happen to throw power on the wrong line, they could actually fry a lot of electronics in something. So you really got to watch what you're doing with them, but you can get a basic one, and they are awesome. It takes a lot of guesswork of troubleshooting. So I also, really quick, I was so impressed with the power probe itself that I decided to go out and replace my old soldering iron with, of course, a power probe. So this is a power probe butane soldering iron. So, and one of these days I'll do a review on it. I haven't got to mess with it much, but it's going to be nice, because if you actually had to solder something inside a vehicle, you can do that. So anyway, guys, tongue-tied. I hope this was helpful for you. If you have any questions or you want anything in more detail, just drop it in the comment bar. Give me the big old thumbs up and subscribe. You guys have a blessed day.